that's a late restarting to the recording, but I did reset something on it. So now if I mess with it, it will stick, it'll stick in the what is it called? I can't remember because I know the 4x3, which is the square. I can't think of the other. But anyway, Crash Bandicoot, it's about time. Anyway, like I said, I already kind of started it. God, that makes it look so ridiculous. Let's do the obvious. See, is there a lowercase? Does not look like it. So, they have two playstyles. They have modern, which when you die, you always continue from the last checkpoint. So, sounds like, no matter what, game over, you will start off from the last checkpoint. You have limited amount of lives. Oh, so this one, basically, you have unlimited amount of lives. You will restart at the checkpoint. Retro, you will have a limited amount of lives. And once it runs out, you must restart the... Yeah, let's just go retro, because why the hell not? I like making things harder on myself. Anyway, let's sit back and watch the first cutscene. I do think, going back to something I said last stream, I do think I kind of put on a little bit of a voice. Because I've been told that my dad and my voice sound the same. Or sound very similar, and I don't hear it.
The great neocortex, have you right where I want you. And now the final blow.
This man has gone crazy.
Face it, Entropy. It's going to fail. Again.
At least Uka Uka and I attempt to free us from this prison. I won't sit idly by and listen to your inane ramblings for another decade. You chew.
And he is really trying hard there. It looks like he got something, though. And now he's pooped.
Is he dead?
Leave him. He served his purpose.
I have a feeling that that Uka Uka is going to come back eventually towards the end of this and basically take this whole thing over and slap the shit out of Entropy over there. I think that's his name. Yeah, it's Entropy and Engine.
Crash, I fear it portends an event of reality-shattering proportions. I feel it emanating from Insanity Peak. Quickly, we must go! Crash! Crash! Crash!
Ow! I love how on the bottom of his shoe it has an actual, footprint. Okay, so... a couple things I want to bring up. I like a couple things that they do. So, you have a drop shutter that actually has, a yellow circle on it to show where you're actually going to land. Hey, look! Spyro, what's up, buddy? Get out of here. This isn't your game. Anyway. So, you have spin and you can destroy stuff. I don't like the spin animation. I think you see too much of Crash, basically. Because whenever you're standing still, he kind of just spins. And then whenever you're moving, he sticks his arms out. And I don't know why, but I feel like you just see too much of Crash. Damn it, that was my favorite guitar. Okay. Ah, the original. Let's see what's in the... Come on. I need a drink. Come on, need a drink. Shake it, not stirred. Come on. Anyway, okay, bad jokes. Let's go. So, my hat. No. So, this is the tutorial, so they're telling you. Jump is X. Spin is square. I'm going to change that immediately because because too much Mega Man, basically. I like this, though. You can change button mapping. Secondary is R1 or circle. I'm going to change that to L1. Don't know why. I don't like circle being it because circle then jump. One thing I do like is that it seems like the enemies kind of auto-home into the next thing. Also, there's an animation here. They do have kind of a slide spin animation, which is neat. But some of the things just feel like they stop you a little quick. I don't know if it could just be me. Also, it seems like the Wampa fruit just home in. Okay.
Crash! Quickly, we must go.
Cool, thank you. I'm just gonna bounce real quick. Don't mind me. Come on, cart. Well, I'm dead. Wrong buttons. Okay. Also, if you couldn't tell there, you start with the double jump.
Crash! Quickly, we must go.
You start with the double jump, but you don't start with, like, the death tornado spin. That's me mashing. Never seen what these guys do. I think they're just basically based off of where you end up. Watch out for that, by the way. I did actually get caught by that because the red isn't as vibrant, at least to me. This could be a thing with... because this game is PS4 Pro capable and all that. And $20 says there'll be a PlayStation 5 port of this, basically within a month. Ah, okay, pay attention. These things do move fairly slow, so as long as you just... well, this one moves fairly slow. Who the hell knows what they'll do with them later. All you need to do is jump. You don't need to do anything fancy. Also, it does seem like they're doing collectibles on Wampa fruit now, too. Oh, nice. Oh, that guy actually throws towards me. A little bit. Well, that was my mistake. So yeah, it seems like they do some sort of collection. Oh, you can move the camera a little bit. Okay. So yeah, kind of like that. It kind of takes away some of the guesswork on some of that, but I feel like the double jump is a little floaty. I don't know, something about this game feels floaty. And it could be that I need to go back and play the original Insanity trilogy that they made. So yeah. Still doing tutorial stuff. I do like how it's fairly obvious. Whenever stuff like that does happen, they give you this little animation. And it does look like... oh, look, Tana's back there. Oh, look, nice little pillow of Tana. Okay, and it does look like they still give you the belly flop. So you've retained the double jump and the belly flop. Oh, that would have been invincibility. That would have been cool. Again, like I said, I do like the the drop shadow, you know, them giving you a very distinct drop shadow with the yellow circle. Okay, this right here. It's the first freaking level. You're trying to get 100% completion just because you know you've played the original games. Now this, all these platforms drop. So you have to be fairly quickly. You have to move fairly quickly on those, actually. And then they already have these type of platforms, but... Oh, don't move. Felt like I was trying to move too fast there. Because this game definitely feels like, for some reason, it's built to flow and to move fast. And this is something I found funny. That barely looks like... I feel like Crash's hitbox is a little bit higher than his head. Where did I miss a box? No. We going back? Oh shit. Where did I miss this box? I did this level earlier and 100%ed it. Can I even go back? At least I can backtrack, but I'm not... No. Where's this box? They don't want you to be doing this, but I'm so confused on where this box is. I don't think I can go back any further. Damn it! Seriously? Well, that's a way to get back. Don't need that one. Feel if you slide and double jump, you don't need that one either. I'm so confused, though. I don't feel like I did anything different and I missed the box completely. Oh, I get to see this animation. Okay, so he just... So you can... As you get more gems, you get... you can get new skins. So it doesn't seem like the gems are exactly there for the 100% completion that they were like in... You know, the original Crash games. They seem more like a, hey, you know, they're here for new skins. And this time, let's make sure I don't miss any. Get out of here. Yeah, if you're getting too close, I got hurt by that. So watch out for that. Also, there's a big Wampa fruit up here. No. I'll just take the explosion. That camera angle is a little weird. Okay, I'm just gonna basically straight up say this. If you don't like somebody kind of critiquing games as they go, then you're not gonna like how I talk. It'll become obvious later, but that is a very quick, like, transfer. I don't need to do that. I could have just done that. Aha, 69. Okay, well now it's no longer nice. I'm gonna sit here and wait. There we go, 12. But yeah, these things move fairly quick. Because it's... This game really doesn't care about trying to hold your hand. Either we're nowhere close or there's other things. This is the area that I'm talking about. Look how quick this... Here's the thing with this thing. You cannot double jump from platform to platform. If you try to double jump from platform to platform, you're going to land literally as you're about to land. You're going to almost fall through the platform. It is that quick. Shit. See? I double jumped. Once you double jump, you're kind of SOL. I should probably get the mask first. Because I bet you if I get the mask, I'll stop all this crap. Okay, at this point. This is where I lost all my lives here because I tried to get all the stuff first. I know this game. I know these games. It's not gonna be that easy. Ah, shit, I just timed that wrong. Time it too early, you're gonna die. I'm just gonna go back to my safety. Shit, that was just angles. That was just camera perspective getting me a little bit. See? They move very quickly, and I am stubborn, so I'm going to keep doing this. I don't care if I have to restart. I don't care if I restart the level. I will get this. I think these things move too quickly for this early in the game. Like, I'm going to probably redo this level later. Probably on my own time, but this just feels like it moves so quickly. It feels like it moves so quickly and you hardly have any time to like sit there and like, okay, let me kind of adjust myself, and no, it's like 3 seconds. Go. And this is the second level. Do I claim to be good at these games? No. But... shit, I didn't expect to hit it! I didn't that one was my bad. I did not expect to actually hit the TNT. Screw it. Safety. Okay. I thought I could make that jump. I thought I could make that jump. Yeah. Too early. Yep, I'm gonna restart this level because of that. And by the way, nice. Knew it! This level, the changing back and forth seems so quick to me. It's not even like a, oh, it's gonna change, and then changes. It's dun, dun, oh, look, change. Like most, I just feel like it's too quick for this part of the game. Am I wrong for thinking that? I don't know. And I punished myself for playing on the retro mode, but, you know, this is Crash Bandicoot. It's not the easiest of platformers, so it just makes sense to me. Oh, that's a little low. Don't jump from that low. Oh, that nearly gave me a heart attack. And the slide can still injure. See, they do give a... No, there's not really any... There's not really any indication on when they're switching. Like, even in Crash, even in the first 3 games, there was always kind of an indication. It was like, oh, it's gonna switch. And then it switches. Oh shit. I've been playing too much Mega Man. Because I've been trying to dash jump the whole time. I've been trying to L1 and dash. Dash jump this whole time. It's... Okay. Okay, we're already back. Didn't take me that long to get back. Yeah, there's no indication. I feel like I could... For fairness sakes, I feel like you can make it a second or two longer, and in the last second, have it start phasing. Because it's... gone. Gone. Yeah. It's not a, oh, it's still there slightly, and then gone. It's just, hey, you're on a platform, and now you're not. Nope. That almost is bad. Shh. It's based off him. I knew it was based off of him to begin with, but you can tell when you get closer because it's, you know, on his breath. Got it. So I was right to get them beforehand. Oh no, his dad's upset that he's awake past his bedtime. Oh damn, this thing feels fast. Oh shit. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. This is gonna be a close one because of that. A little bit of a safety net there. Slide earlier than you think. That was just me telling myself. Oh shit. Hopefully that counts. Hopefully those count. Those count. Really? A selfie? Big horn energy. Okay.
No way. Not in a million.
Hi, Coco.
Get him off.
Crash, who is that?
Lonnie Lowly? If the quantum masks have returned, then...
Hey, Aku, how's it go?
Hi, Billy.
Is that a quantum rift?
It appears to be a door between dimensions.
I love how she has a tablet now.
The kind we keep shut. We have to go through, find my siblings, and fix this before some putz with a big evil plan and a bigger ego does something monumentally stupid.
Uka Uka unknowingly paved the way for our bright future. Once my rift generator is complete, dominion over all of time and space will be within our grasp.
Engine, embryo, you had some little projects you wanted to tell me about?
Master, my mechanical marvel will hypnotize you and I.
And my potion will make me and them unstoppable.
Right, yeah, fine, sure. Have fun with your ray guns or whatever.
Hasten your steps. By my calculations, our enemies are already moving against us, and we will prevail.
Oh, that's a nice evil smile right there. That voice sounded so familiar. It's Billy from frickin' Grimm's Adventure of Billy and Mandy. Can't think of his actual name, and I know he's probably done more than that. But Huh. $20.84. So they actually are doing time. Okay, let's keep the normal one. I need more for him. Let's keep the normal for now. And let's play as... Let's play as Coco because I played the first two as Crash. Just seems fair to give Coco a little bit of, you know, love and attention here. Especially since she's the one that's got the major redesign. Crash, they changed Crash a little bit. But if you didn't know they changed him, you couldn't tell. But with Coco, it's a tiny bit more obvious, I think.
So, we need the other masks to close the rifts?
Correct. Now, my brother Akano is around here somewhere.
Welcome to the show, looking for your precious mask.
Behold the aforementioned putz.
Don't worry. We have a thing where we fight, he loses. It's a well-established dynamic.
Not this time. I've got a backstage pass for you to get up close and personal with my weapon of mass percussion. Come ready to rock.
Really? Okay, so... Okay, so that's the gimmick, basically, is the fact... Now that's just cruel. I'm gonna do it the easy way. Oh, well, that was the easy way until I... fuck it all up. Like, she does the peace sign, okay. Okay, this is kind of a nuisance because you have to, because you keep like phasing in and out. Shut up. I thought I was over top of it. And that means I have to collect all of them again. See, I don't mind if the phasing world was to do different platforming challenges. But to have the boxes in there too... feels like it's just adding a step into all the levels completions. That feel really unnecessary in my opinion. I don't know, that's just me. Do it again because I don't want to listen to your shit. Pretty good. I was actually expecting them to fall. Oh! That's what we call thinking ahead. I was thinking about the next jump I was making instead of what I was doing. Because I was gonna have to do one of these basically. No, thank you, controls. For some reason, I just feel like the controls are a little loose. No. Okay, so this time, let's actually make the jump first. Oh, you cruel pieces of shit. Okay, checkpoint. No rule of 3 there? Okay, good. Let's get rid of you. And actually, this game, this is gonna be a collection, kind of a collector's nightmare a little bit. Okay, so okay, got it. Man, I do like what they're doing with the mechanics. Oh, and I guess I don't need it anymore.
You think you're strong, right? With your stupid friend and stupid face. Stupid.
Time to go grinding. They would not have thought of that if they did not just tell me that. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's not just a release. It's a change. It's altogether a change. So you have to be quick on it. And I missed one. Missed one already, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, shit. Really doesn't matter if I want to finish this. I'm gonna have to come back anyway. Hi, Sonic. And it's been a long time. Ah, shit. Okay, so it's not something that can be held. Okay, that's something to watch out for. It's not something that... The swinging is not something that can be held. It just happens. Oh, shit. Everything's a TNT over there. Oh. God damn. Oh my god, those are some tricky platforming that they want you to do there. Not even kidding, that... Ooh, and 153 on the 3rd level. Damn, these levels are either really big or they just really added in a lot of shit.
Leave behind nothing but a smoking crater.
He changes where he throws. I hope that was one of those things where I had the complete decision on which way to go. Like, I'm basically hoping that later on, that won't be a situation where I took the side platform, or the side path and need to go back to the normal path to gain stuff. Eh, it's not worth it. I can just double jump. Oh, so that's... Shut up. Man, I feel like this is some tricky platforming early in the game. 2, 3. Or some very, like, tricky ideas very early in the game. Can I? Got it. Now that's just cruel and unusual. Shut up. So they give you the ability just to replay. I'm gonna keep going, and if I decide to go back and get those, like 100% those, I might do it off stream if I remember to do it. Feel slightly ripped off on that on that gym. Do you have to get all 6 on the level to get the skin? Okay. I thought it was just get 6. Good to know. Good to know for next time. Oh, yeah. Did I end that last level with the mask? Felt like I did. See, and that right there is the reason why I did not really care about which direction I went with either the classic or the retro or the modern style of playing this game. Because as long as you're decent at the game, as long as you're decent at the game, it won't take you long to regain. Oh, that was kind of bull. Is there still too close? Okay, so I think I got everything there. Go flame on somewhere else. See, I lost all my lives in that one level trying to make sure I got all those boxes. It's gonna be... Oh, I could have sworn that was gonna fall. Oh, red gym path. I don't think I can get all the boxes anyway. Ah, shit. Don't know if that's how it's supposed to be done, but screw that noise. Ah! That's the floatiness. I have to re-hit it again. Do like the flavor text a little bit. Camera perspectives. How about that one? That one not your favorite?
Just like a trick this time.
Oh. Bonus area. Okay, this game is definitely... Those aren't... I'm gonna be coming back, aren't I? So... I don't know if this jump's possible. It was. I don't feel like dealing with the... Sneaky. Trying to be sneaky there. Good thing I realized, wait a minute, I'm missing a box here. Oh, yeah, they could try that. These platforms don't seem fun. Okay. At least it wasn't sawed in half. Okay, now this is interesting. Enemy placement. Shit, I needed that. No, because they don't have I was trying something. Didn't work. But this time. That time I know better. That was the third time, by the way, in the same level they used the box being off screen as the trick. So, yeah, can we not abuse that? Please and thank you. Oh shit, that was close. I feel like I'm going to be going down.
Because this show will melt your face off.
Okay, so... Okay, so this game has a couple issues here and there, I'd like to say. One, that's not a very nice thing. That's a tricky jump. That's a tricky jump. Yeah, see, I didn't even think I was going to be able to get it anyway. But I tried. Damn, I feel like there's a lot of just mean jumps in this game so early. Like... I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling that this level is going to be way harder than what I've been playing through.
Experiment log. Bandicoot subject trial number 1. No! Yes! The crates are meant to be broken. They weren't placed as an impenetrable barrier. I'll redesign the other tests.
This is not canon. Crash would not have had the double jump by this point. 5. Damn it.
Experiment failed.
Shit. It just makes me look cool to be able to do this all in one bounce. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh god, that was close. I had it. Oh, I actually think it keeps track of how many times. Like it changes the recording depending on how many times you do it. Yeah, 5.
Huh? He's still alive? Interesting.
Okay, this really tests your ability, your understanding of the bouncing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm going to break all of these. That's fine. Ah, crap, I don't know. I screwed that up, didn't I?
Now, sweet Bandicoot.
Okay, so at least it seems like they're not giving me an actual life count here. This is actually cool. 5. Granted, this is pretty hard. Like not. I definitely think I know what it wants now. You don't need to press it and try to time it, just...
First test complete. Well done, subject.
Okay. Well. Since we're doing more time travel... It's very interesting. Okay. I'll probably switch back to Crash here after this level. Hit the road. This has definitely gone back to more of a Crash 1. Where instead of having central hubs that you can choose the levels, you go on a linear path, which is fine. I wouldn't mind seeing them do this and then kind of, you know, follow the original a little bit. They did this, they did the levels, and then the next one they do more of a central hub, maybe bigger world. That was almost an issue. Perspective fail. God damn. That was almost a failure, but the double jump saved me. And I'm just gonna do that first. That's a new box. Which makes sense. I really wish they make a joke of why do the Bandicoots feel like they need to destroy the boxes or something like that. Is it wrong of me to think tire? Okay, so you need to do time trial to get that. Okay. But was it wrong of me to think tire, think bounce? Like, that just seems like the normal conclusion. Tire, bounce. Go through first. I don't trust leaving while that thing's going off. I feel like the moment I leave, that thing will go off and it won't count. Let's see again. 160. Damn. So they do have the similar animations. I do like that the spin automatically counts the bottom. Shit. Okay, so here's another branching platform. Or branching pathway, it looks like. Not exactly. It wasn't exactly a branching pathway. It was more a pathway just specifically to get the mask. So that was more my fault than anything. I should have grabbed the mask first. I forgot what button it was. I know some people might find it annoying, but I think it'd be... I think it might be a good idea for them to, you know, bring it up. Bring up that control every time. Specifically since I'm not going to remember each and every time like that. This is a wait a minute. Still a difficult thing. Damn it. Let me grab this first. I clearly do not know what they want. Oops. I clearly do not know what they want, and I probably messed it up. I could jump first. Okay, that was my bad. I was just trying to be speedrunner. Need to remember that I'm not one of those, but still I'm going to do this. That was close. I'm in a goddamn hamster ball. But this might as well be. Ah. 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 Here goes again. Okay, I have a feeling that there will be some that I don't need to hit the ramp on. I know where I missed them. Damn. Oh, I forgot I was gonna switch to Crash. Oops.
All you bloodthirsty lunatics, put your freaky little hands together for Rocket Head. One, two, three, four. Prepare for a beating, Bandicoot. You're ruining my solo.
Oh, so they give you a timer.
Don't like death metal. Now, Bandicoot, the show must go on.
Anybody want to play some Guitar Hero? I'm sorry, I've been focusing so hard. God. Yep.
Hold off the stereo. You really know how to make space for yourself in
Oh, I feel like I almost failed that. That was bullshit. At least I started here. Okay, it's just 3 hits no matter what area. I lost 1 life because I wasn't paying attention. You know, the early life was just bad timing on my part. The last one was just kind of just accidental. I kept walking forward.
My beautiful creation.
Akano!
Of course, it wasn't as simple as that. Okay, so 1717. Okay, let's give some Crash some love. Cartoonist comic mischief. And language, I guess booty calls would be in language, or cartoonist mischief. And those guys are crazy. Damn, certain of those things just bounce you up to freaking space. Bad decision on my part to attempt that, I guess. Actually worried and kind of interested to see if that would have killed. Or would have hit the nitro box. TNT didn't blow up. tape. Need to... That was kind of BS. I got one, but didn't get the other. I mashed the button. This is definitely a little bit more challenging to 100%. I wasn't gonna make it through the rest of the level. It's hold, and I'm just trying to be Sonic over here a little too much. I'm trying to be Sonic over here a little too much and tap both at the same time. Not the case. Okay, so let's try this again. Yeah, you can jump to get back up on the rope. I don't like that. Okay. Mashed the button. Yeah, okay. Ah. Okay, they have a big weakness. That was just the extra life sound. In this game, it is worth bouncing on every single solitary one. You have to backtrack one of these. To get everything, you have to backtrack. I think they're wanting you to backtrack this one. You're right here. You need to go back. This is me trying to get all the boxes and not even knowing if I could finish the level with all of them. Controls just feel so floaty. That nearly didn't work out as that well. I'm just killing those guys just because I want to, basically. Because I need to backtrack here. Perspective angle. I'll be back for you. I'm gonna wait. Oh, that's actually okay. My bad. The perspective of that is annoying. Get me to the bonus area. That's bait. Oh. Three. Oh, okay. Yeah, the thing I would say about this game is use the double jump to correct yourself, to correct your landing spot. That is the biggest thing that I can see. I do like that it goes dark the moment you get it. Be careful about what I just did. They're being sneaky. They're being very sneaky where they put their shit. This area looks hectic. Because it is. Oh, I found like the smallest little gap. Okay, so what I mean is they've been sneaky about hiding shit like that up there. There wasn't anything there, and I... Drop Shadow was close enough, game. Too early. I might have just found the 100% speedrun trick. Curiosity. That barely worked. That barely worked so much that isn't... That I don't even think... I think I might have just screwed with the animations there a little bit. Son of a bitch. And that's what I get. That's what I get. The game's like, no, you messed with our animations. No, we're not going to give you that. What the hell are you thinking? Ah, Aku, welcome to the party. Use the double jump. I don't need to do that anymore, but it's cool doing it anyway. Damn it. If I can do it back, I feel so much safer doing this. Should just slid jump. Look at all this gold! Yeah, they want you to do it in 3 lives. I did it in 19. And I don't think I think I came out of that neutral on lives. This game is not scared to give you lives. One's dead anyway. Well, here's the character that they kind of, showed off a little bit. And we're captured on a ship. Cutscene, so who knows what happens. New punk character
Hang on, guys, I'm coming.
shows up. Oh, and we play as said new punk character. Okay, so she doesn't have a slide. And she doesn't really have a spin, but she has a overarching kick. I'm gonna hope that's it. Okay, you can use that for distance. I bet you that, yep. That was the most unhidden hidden gem I've ever seen. He's probably like, who the hell are you? I'm here to help. That's all we need to know. Okay. Darn, I thought I was cool and did it. Oh, that was bullshit. Guess I could have waited, but... Okay, that is a good way to keep yourself in the air for half a second longer. If you mistime something, is throw out the grappling hook. It'll hold you in the spot. Okay, those are definitely just pre-planned situations. Will this work? Makes them hesitate. It's kicking my ass because it's very weird. Also, say hello to a random character that they have not given a name yet to, but I think we know who this is supposed to be. Damn it. I did not want to do this! Ah, shoot. Okay, good. I was scared there for half a second because I was like, shit. I did not plan that out well one bit, but luckily I was able to pull it off. I'm going to be so upset. I'm going to be so upset, aren't I? Shit, that was
Eyes on target.
Yes. There we go. Nice. Let's continue. It's Punk Bandicoot as of this moment.
Thank you so much. Wait, Tana? But you're different. You're not from our universe.
It's good to see you guys. It's been a long time for me.
We lost touch in your universe too, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
What did we like, die or something? What? No, nope.
Could definitely say that. That's exactly what's going on.
Things in your direction.
The usual. A bunch of evil scientists attempting interdimensional domination.
Huh. So, what you collecting? Crystals? Gems?
Masks.
Ooh, fun. Well, good luck with that.
Wait, you're not coming?
Sorry, I fly solo. But I'll lend a hand where I can. In fact, I already have.
Yes, I miss her too, but she went off with Pinstripe. I like that Tana more, though. Can we just say that? Like... Yeah, anyway. I only have the one. Yep. The artiste. Let's beat the game. What is this one? An all platinum flashback relics. Oh shit. Oh, that's almost like as if we were still... Yeah. I'm gonna go back and do this level, just because why the hell not? It's cool playing a different playstyle, you know? Because Crash and Coco are basically the same game. You know, they're the same character gameplay-wise. But Tana here, Punk Tana, here has just enough slight differences to make it unique. It still has the base gameplay. It has the, you know, hold on. Yeah, okay, it's close enough.
Okay, this place rules.
I saw you over here. Never mind, I'm crazy. You sneaky bitches. Aha! Skill! That's totally how they wanted me to do it. Well. Oops. Expect with a long-range attack like Tana has, I wouldn't have that happen, but... Yeah, oops. I knew it. You know what? Can I? Let's pass and play. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Since I'm so close, I'm just gonna restart the level. Restart the level, see if I can just not die. You know. That old chestnut. I keep checking my phone. It's dead. Battery has been dead for a while.
Okay, this place rules.
Ooh, that was a little iffy on the timing, but yeah, I see it this time. Come on. Okay, so I know what I'm... I know what I'm doing and then instantly die. I'll probably end this level, do the next Crash Coco level, and then probably call it because I need to get up somewhat early tomorrow because I have to umpire. It's gonna be cold. A high of 67. And that'll be after I umpire. Yeah, Tana, this place might rule, but I don't want to see it again, so let's not fail this time. How about that? Good compromise, good compromise. Okay, so, yeah, there we go. And there we are. Not even taking the chance. Game, you're lucky I didn't need that guy. Okay, that's a good thing that you can kind of mess with the camera to make sure you're not missing anything. Okay, she doesn't have a crouch. I'm testing a theory. Yeah, that's what I needed to do. This is why you look around. They're kind of mean. Not gonna lie. They've kind of been real mean in this game. That is a very tight jump.
Whoa, rad chainsaw.
I don't like the timing. Here we go.
Attention minions! The Bandicoots are inside! Start the Doom Raid!
Hey, get. Okay, that's just picky, game. That's just being picky. And again, game, that's just being picky. Oh, god damn. Oh. That's why I was... That's why... She... causes this truck to be delayed at first. Don't tell me I'm playing this part again. I am playing this part again. There weren't this many nitro boxes last time. Why am I playing this part again? Why am I... No. I am... There weren't this many nitro boxes the first time. Ah, shit. That's the last F I can give. It'll break it for me. Don't worry about... The only reason to follow the boxes right now and to break them is because they're in the perfect path. I don't think it's gonna get that one for me. I don't think it got those two for me. Those are the only, like, two I think I needed to hit out of this whole thing. God, there weren't that many nitro boxes. Think it counted. Ah! Oh, bitch! Ah. I would have had it all. I would have had it all. Ah. Oh, that's what pisses me off about that more than anything, is that I literally only missed that by one block. Box, I had everything else down. Jetboard, jetty. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a forced Coco. We haven't had one of those yet, but is it anything like the last game? There were still forced levels that were Coco and forced levels that were Crash. Usually you were forced into that character beforehand, but doesn't look like it. Okay. I do miss the fact that the enemies used to be able to fly through things and break multiple things. Ooh, shit. Now they only break one thing. Ah, crap. I still thought I missed it, so I jumped immediately. Well, this is actually Crash. This one's given to me. A checkpoint right beside a bonus area? Bonus areas count as checkpoints. Excuse me while I feel like that's redundant. Bonus areas always count as checkpoints, so it just seems redundant. And god damn, the box counts. Sheesh. Oh shit, that was close. Son of a bitch, I thought I saw an invincibility. Oh, that barely worked out. Ah. I feel like they could have added more Aku boxes here and there. Especially if they're gonna make... Especially if they're gonna make me do these levels with 3 lives, and I can't even get all the... I can't even get all of them probably anyway. And there's an up arrow. Oh, okay. I was like, no, I didn't take any damage. Why the... Good, they're idiots, so I can use that to my advantage. Ah! That's instant death! That makes sense, but it's still not exactly fun. Especially since these things never control perfect. Oh shit, that was way too close for my liking. Yeah. Okay. No, no, no! I'm worried about all these boxes when I don't even think I can get all of them because of the green. Get me off, get me off. Checkpoint. I knew that. Okay, so they were kind of clever. I'll give them that. They were teaching you how to defeat the boss. That didn't count. Damn it. That one counted. Okay. They were teaching you how to defeat this thing before... Yeah. Okay. That counted good. Ah! They have like 20 left. And I'm probably gonna have to do all this thing over again. Yep. Okay, that counted. Good. That one didn't. Ah, and there went the last life. I think as long as I'm not in front of it, it will not try to attack. Okay, game. That didn't count this time. Okay, so it has... There's certain times where it will and will not count. Put myself into a bad situation there. That should count. They were being clever and showing you how to face this boss without, like, telling you, oh, hit the, you know, take the rats on the barrel to the tentacle. That should be perfect. There. Still think there could be more masks. That should count, but it doesn't because they're dicks. That should count, but it doesn't because, again, they're dicks. Also seems very specific when it wants to count the times that it gets hit. Yeah. Whatever. I was about to say, did that count as both of them? Damn it. Right there, come on. Ah. No, of course not. I'll do the flashback one.
Akano, old dark matter himself. Good. You're awake. All right. 2 masks down, 2 to go. Feeling a little less panicked. I was at a 10 before. Now I'm at a solid, let's say, 9.78. 88. Oh yeah, these bandicoots are here to help.
Bandicoot. Follow.
Short and to the point. Love this guy.
Nice running animation there, Crash. So what's our next world? Very Asian inspired and also magical. No, like I said, I have a second one here. This, from the preview, looked interesting.
Bipedalization was a success. If he survives my trials of wit and strength, he'll be promoted to general of my army.
You mean you'll brainwash him, Master?
Tomato, potato.
Hey, that's my line. Good. I didn't want to be your goddamn general anyway. Okay, so... No, can't go up. You'd think that would have been established earlier, but you never know. So I need to somehow stay low. Hey. Am I overthinking this? Okay, good. This is a good place for a checkpoint.
Experiment failed. Nitro crate technology shows promise, but may require more R&D before rolling out. That's where you come in.
Drop Shadow does help so much during these levels. Okay, so the gist here is, I think... You just... Okay, so...
Sweet Bandicoot.
Full bounce. That was a riskier way of doing it. Okay, so what I need to do here... And again, back to the goddamn how many goddamn boxes do you need per level comment. Ah! I had it. I had what I needed to do. Ask me why I did it this way this time, and I will give you no answers. I'm gonna have 200 Wampa here. I need to go backwards anyway, so it's worth it. Almost 300.
Outstanding.
That's it. 2.5 hours. I don't know if I'm going to be 100%ing this game. Because it seems very, 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 very hard. I don't know. That's just my opinion that this game is fairly hard to actually like complete, because it has over 200 gems. You have to, and I guess you could do these all separately. So menu, not. I guess you can do this all separately, but you have to get 80% Wampas. You have to get all the boxes. You have to beat the level without dying more than 3 times. And you have to find the one hidden gem. Which some of the hidden ones have not been that hidden. And then there's some where I don't know how to get. I think it's either hit the road or Crash Compactor. I think it's Crash Compactor that I don't know how to get it. I do love the skins. But it just, in my opinion, there's just some things. It just seems like they've had too many boxes too early. Like, I don't know if it'll give me it. I did it again. You guys can't see this. It won't give me it. But there are over 100 boxes in Rude Awakening, where I think the most was like maybe 50. I don't know. It just seems like they're already throwing triple-digit boxes so early in this game. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, and you're new here, please check out, please think about following. Also, check out the social medias in the top left-hand corner. Here will be a second, like the Discord, if it works. Did not work. Doesn't want to work. Of course it doesn't want to work, because it's a son of a bitch. Why are you not working so consistently, Stream Deck? Maybe it has an update that I haven't gotten yet. Why are my buttons not working? Everything else is working. Why are you not? Anyway, screw it. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys next time.